Hello?
Hello, David.
Who is this?
I'm sorry you have to hear from me like this.
Wait a minute. Brutally Honest Chiefs fan? Is that you?
I'm just calling to say goodbye.
What?
People just don't need me anymore.
Well, people didn't need you to begin with, so
I just hope you will find a way to move on.
I can assure you I will be fine.
No, please, no tears. It is hard enough.
Okay, what's the deal?
The Chiefs, they are just too good. All my nitpicking, all of my honesty, there's nothing left to say anymore. It's too much to bear. I must move on.
Come on, man. You'll think of something.
Patrick Mahomes has the same amount of touchdowns as Alex Smith had all last year.
Oof. Okay, well, I see your points. But I'm sure the defense will keep sucking. Come on, think of your fans.
No. Even I can see the defense is improving. It's time, David. I must go.
Where will you go?
Wherever the western wind moves. Wherever there are fans who need honesty. A team so stuck in mediocrity, they think they are good.
Well, who's that? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Welcome to Let's Talk Chiefs Live!
Hello and welcome, Chiefs Kingdom, to another episode of Let's Talk Chiefs Live. It is an amazing time to be a Chiefs fan, and I gotta say I'm having the most fun I've had in I don't even know how long being a Chiefs fan. 2003 maybe. The Chiefs, they are on a roll. They just beat the Broncos for the 7th straight time, and I think that means that they are legitimately the champions of the West. That game was a lot of fun, kind of weird. Also, we have to look forward to some Browns this week, but first let's talk about that Broncos game. So the Chiefs, they kind of started slow, and it was looking like another kind of Monday night comeback that they had the last time. But Mahomes and the group stayed strong, and they started scoring points, and it was going to be looking like another blowout. But I will say that when it came to the fourth quarter, I was a little disappointed. Mahomes threw an interception, which, was okay. He was kind of going for a long ball. A little unnecessary, I think, on the third down it was. But they really didn't do much. They tried to run the clock out in the fourth quarter, but they didn't really do a good job at that, because Broncos were able to come back within 7 points, and that's not very good in the fourth quarter. You could say that it was just because the defense was playing prevent and, letting them kind of have their way because we had such a big lead. I just wish that we could have scored again in the fourth quarter. I don't think they really tried really hard to. I think you got to keep that pedal down when you got a team like that on the ground. Keep your boot in the throat of the opponent and just let them have it when you have them in that position. They've been doing that, it seems like, for most games. I don't know what happened on that fourth quarter. They just didn't really get it done. But it didn't matter. We got the win. 7th straight time we beat the Broncos. Complete AFC West dominance the Chiefs have had, and it's going to continue like that. We do have to kind of worry about and keep a watchful eye of this Chargers team. They are only a game behind us. It is a little scary to think that they could kind of get close. That next game that we have against them is going to be huge. That may determine exactly how this West is going to be shaped up. But of course, we can't really rely on Phillip Rivers and how that team is. I just feel like they're going to lose a couple more games before that, and we're going to win a lot more games before that. So this Sunday comes a matchup that you may just think it's a throwaway game. I don't see it like that at all. I think this is a very scary matchup we have. We have to go against the Browns. They just fired their offensive coordinator. Rest in peace, Todd Haley. They just fired their coach, and they're going to be looking for a huge win. They're going to be looking to really rally that team together, and they're going to want this upset against the Chiefs, especially Baker Mayfield against his old rival Patrick Mahomes. That's going to be an interesting matchup that I don't think people are really looking at. Against a very poor defense that the Chiefs have, this could be a really big change for the Browns, and of course we have to deal with it. Or it could be they're so dysfunctional, not ready, and they're going to run into a steamroller of the Chiefs team that we've been seeing. And I think that's more likely, but that's only if the Chiefs realize this is still another game. It's week to week. Don't take this Browns team lightly and really dominate. And I think that's really what this team does. They really don't take any team for granted, and they go out there and they just put on a show, and that is what's going to happen against the Browns. But I think it will be close. That Browns defense is no joke. They are really, really good. They have a really good defense, and it may not show week to week because they kind of just don't know what they are. They can have a huge game, and then they can kind of tank a little. But now they got a new changing of the guard going on. They're going to be really hyped. They're going to want to win this game. I mean, of course, you want to win every game. But this game in particular, they think that they have found a new life, and they're going to want to show that on Sunday. So we need to be ready for that. But the Chiefs are in perfect position right now to really take over the AFC. The only other games they got to really worry about are the Rams, the Seahawks are a game, and the Chargers. That's only 3 games that are coming up that I'm really kind of nervous about. And you might argue that the Ravens game is going to be a really big game too, and that might be. They're just so unpredictable right now. The Ravens were coming out really hot, and now I think they're still a very good team, but I'm not worried as much about them as I am the Seahawks, the Rams, and the Chargers. You can never say that you're going to win all the other ones, but those are the really 3 games that we really need to win to really define ourselves and keep ahead of all the teams in the AFC to get that #1 seed in the playoffs so we can ride high to that Super Bowl. And of course, we're going to do that with one hell of a quarterback. Patrick Mahomes has 26 touchdowns on the season, and if that number rings a bell, it's because Alex Smith had 26 touchdowns all of last year. He's already surpassed him. And I think at the beginning of the season, people were saying like, oh, what would be a good season for Patrick Mahomes? And I think people said like, well, if he got 26 touchdowns, that is a pretty good season for where he's at. He's already done that in week 8. I don't think anyone could really predict the amount of success that okay, I can't say that. There's a lot of people that predicted the success that he's having. But this is amazing that we're seeing. He's something else every week. We can't say enough about him. We can't stop talking about him. Because why not? I love talking about Patrick Mahomes. He's a godsend to this team, to this fan base. It's a much needed lift after 4 just heart-crushing seasons that we've had with Alex Smith in a row. I cannot wait to see what he's gonna do next, year after year after year, and he's gonna grow. This season is just something special, and like I said in my other video, it's different, and all of Chiefs Kingdom can see that, and they're really feeling it too. I'm sorry to keep this video a little shorter this week. I really just don't have much to say other than I love this Chiefs team. I think that we're gonna do really good things. I think this Browns game is gonna be very good, and don't sleep on these Browns. I hope they come out swinging. Other than that, I do want to thank all of my fans. I just reached 100 subscribers on YouTube, and that may not seem like much to many people. I started with 0 2 years ago, and it was a really slow ride to get to this 100. And I, just been really trying hard to up the ante and quality of these videos. And it does help that the Chiefs are good, actually. I do want to give a special thanks to Chiefs Urag and Brit Chief. They were kind of the earliest subscribers, and they kind of helped me along the way and just really given me a positive encouragement, and that's really what it's all about in the kingdom. Also, a huge shout out to Frank Manning and the Artist Chief. They're always just giving me shout outs and sharing my videos and helping me get subscribers, and I can't thank you guys enough for doing that. Thank you all so much. And as always, put those drinks up in the air and do the chant. Oh.